So I just want to go over, just quickly, quick video. Since we have all these Zenkais we can buy to Zenkai, what is it? So you can get them to 1.5k, which is 3k every month, Zenkai 3 each month. Who you should do first, who you should do last, blah, 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 and in order, and why, and who's the best, who's the worst, all that jazz. So, firstly, we're going to go here, we're going to ignore all of this, do not exchange for equipment limit, erasers, more rush medals, do not do all of that, it is stupid, do not do it, do not do it, do not do it. Okay. And I'm saying do not do it because let's say you don't, let's say you're a typical player, right? Let's say you're even me, who Zenkais a lot, as you can probably tell from all the Zenkai videos. You don't need 100,000, 300,000 rush medals to fully Zenkai unit and soul boost them to 1400%. One, you don't need a 1400 them day one. Two, you can just farm co-op. I know, it's tedious. I know. Trust me, I've had to do it. Three, you're not going to get someone from Zenkai 0, none, to Zenkai 7 instantaneously. So again, this is not useful for you. And lastly, you need probably like 30 to 40k of this if you're like at mid resources. So again, it's really not worth it. So don't do all that. Now, let's go through. Number 1 is Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I have him already done because he was broken, and he is broken. He's top 5 unit in the game. I've said it a million times. Get him done. He's your first unit you want. Sun Family, God Key, Blue, Purple. He's God tier, truly. Get him first. Okay? Okay. Now, number 2, LF Gohan. I say LF Gohan is actually number 2 just because God Key, you probably have more fleshed out than like a hybrids team, and Sun Family is very predictable with its colors, as in like it's blue, purple, red, because it's going to be Namek, and then Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and then Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So it's very predictable, easy to counter. LF Gohan, hybrids, maybe you don't have it built out fully, but you could have some workaround, some decent enough team. LF Gohan, do him next. After that, Namek Goku. Namek Goku, blue, purple, again, goes with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Sun Family, once again, even though it's predictable, it's still, a fucking good team. And on top of that, his Z ability buffs both offenses by 30% on top of Zenkai buffing any Blue Saiyan. So that makes any Blue Saiyan just skyrocket up in value. Now after that, I can't really give an opinion on LF Piccolo, so I'm gonna skip him till where I see him like placed on like a tier list type of thing. After that, I'd say do Boo. Boo isn't here anymore for me because I just bought him actually to Zenkai 6. Boo is top tier. He's one of the best units in the game for the meta currently, just because the meta is more fast paced. So having units that can slow it down and lock and all this is amazing. Running him with a blue Android 21 Zenkai and DKP, maybe even a new DKP when he comes out, is honestly the most like meta team in the game. So yeah, get Boo if you don't have him. Now we're getting to the mediocre ones. So I'd say LF Piccolo, just because I don't know how he goes, right? I don't know how good he is. I know he's worse than DKP, but DKP is like a top 4 Zenkai in the game, right? So I'd say LF Piccolo, good blast damage, could do a blast-based regen with both 21s, the green one and the blue one, and Piccolo, probably a good team, I would expect, because Zenkai 21's honestly dumb with her support and card draw. So, possibly a good team. Do Piccolo after that. Next would be Beerus. And Beerus is pretty low on the tier list. More or less, you're doing Beerus because he Zenkai buffs Vados. And Vados, if you run her on like an optimal team, let's say you have high stars of Pride Troopers because you went in on the Pride Troopers banner, right? You spent 50,000 crystals, you got them 13 star, but wait, you got a 3-star UI. Damn. No damn there. Listen, Vados indefinitely heals every single time you swap. Pair that with Topo, pair that with Bergamo, you are infinitely healing with high star characters. Again, if you didn't really go in for UI's banner, I don't know. Maybe you'll go in for this Broly and Demon King Piccolo because Pride Troopers are back. But regardless, you should have decent starred Pride Troopers. If not, you should get them starred up regardless. But Vados indefinitely healing with that team does work. And honestly, it's a very slept on team. I think I made a video about it like a week ago, and that's not even mine at high stars. Mine are 9 to 10 stars. 13 stars though, you'd be clapping like LF Gohans in like 2 hits. People don't know about these tap attack things that make your units get buffed to hell. And really, when everyone in the game tap attacks or like tap baits with the blast, you can really manipulate that to be in your favor. So Beerus more for Vados, not for himself. He's pretty mid. So yeah, that's next. Now we get to like the shittier ones. Now, actually, funny enough, I don't think this one's shitty. Broly green will pair firstly phenomenally with the new I almost said physical because Dokkan. Yellow Broly we're getting, as you know, from Second Coming Broly movie on Sunday, because that Broly indefinitely can stack card draw speed on his green. Just like Kid Buu, actually, which it's nuts they give an LF that ability, then they give a normal unit that ability. But regardless, this Broly will have a lot of greens. That Broly wants a lot of greens. They'll do well together. On top of this Broly being just like another fat Buu, he can stall. He is very good at stalling. Just even if you don't have a blue card in hand to chain, having those greens able to be used or forcing your opponent, because really there's only 2 things your opponent can do. They can wait and do nothing until you do something, which you don't have to do anything if you have a green card, or they can dash up to you and wait for you to sidestep. Now, if someone's going to dash up to you, you're expecting them to attack or to wait. So it's a 50-50, right? Typically, I would attack just because they know you have a green. So they're expecting you to pop that green once you dash forward. No, you attack them. So in that sense, he's just a very good unit to stall out or fight. On Super Saiyans, he'll do insane damage if you just aggro that team. And again, with the Broly, the physical... God, yellow one that's coming out, these two will pair well. I guarantee you. Now, I can't show you it because, he's only Zenkai 1 for me since I didn't Zenkai 7 him when he came out, and I bought Buu instead because I think Buu is a lot more valuable. But just trust me on that. This green Broly is very slept on and very good. Well, comparably to these others. Now, next, okay. There's not really a good option here, honestly, like, just being blunt. I guess it's tied with Namek, and I'm going to explain that because I know Namek Goku is shit. Red Namek and Goku Black. So Red Namek, I would say, just because, one reason. LOE is getting a lot of buffs. LOE is going to be a very dominant team once LF freezes Zenkais. Now, you have that paired with Super Saiyan buffs from Bardock, or you have that paired with even Namek Goku with his equipment that destroys LOE, by the way. I could make a case for this Goku being a teeny bit more valuable in the meta, only because the meta will be how it is. Once LF freezes Zenkais, it will be LOE running rampant. I could make the case for him being more valuable than Black. So, again, they're tied to me. Black, he just does blast, but he needs to kill somebody to make his blast damage go up more. He has a lot of green cards, but really they're not. There's so many better green cards to use on Future than his. You don't really need a yellow on Future right now. Black is good in a way if you cater to Black with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and maybe Red Cell to tank and die and all that, so Black doesn't have to. then sure, you could make Black look good, but overall, Black is not a very good Zenkai. I would say Red Namek Goku, if you're like, and it's like if you're a whale and you have everyone done besides like the early ones because you knew they were shit, that, like, this is like your bottom options. So, understand that. Now, Blue Broly and Scouter Vegeta. Honestly, I'd say Scouter Vegeta is more valuable, not because he's shit. He's complete dog shit, right? Z abilities mean something. Just like with Red Namek Goku, Red Saiyans, those will always be a thing. We will always get more Saiyans than we will get, let's say, movie units. Let's say, I don't know, regen units. We will always get, because, you know, that's what everyone likes. Everyone likes Goku, everyone likes Vegeta, everyone likes the Saiyans. We will always get more Saiyan units than anything else in the game. So, Purple Saiyans, if you have Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai 7, you have this guy on bench, your Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to hit massively. You saw my UI video? He was double Zenkai buffed? Yeah. I mean, look, I thought Vegeta was good on release, and turns out he wasn't. But I wasn't upset about it, because it was like, how can this be a bad thing? I have now, when he came out, Zenkai 7 buffer for any Purple Saiyan. And it's not like any good Purple Saiyans were out at the time. So it's like, I can actually make like a different kind of team that's good in a way, but you wouldn't think so. But you have a Zenkai buffer on the bench that's making your purples just infinitely better. And once again, since I went from this point for this Goku, Blue Blue Purple is a team. Your Blue Blue Purple team is ideally this Blue Goku, Namek Goku, Bardock on bench, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So your core would be Super Saiyan Blue, Namek, Purple, Super Saiyan 3. Then this Vegeta fits on bench. And then another bench could be, another bench could be, I don't know. Who's another? Actually, they don't have a 6 Zenkai buffer. But you could just run anyone. You just run another blue Zenkai. You could run this Broly. It doesn't matter. But regardless, you can just... he's part of the main bench of the top 3 team in the game. Blue Blue Purple's top 3, maybe? Or maybe you could sub in from this Broly to use LF Broly. And then use Super Saiyan Blue Blue Purple. With Bardock leading. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I know he's not Super Saiyan. But he's just good enough on his own. And double Zenkai buffed, he could do enough work. And then Broly getting 2 Zenkai buffs from Bardock and Namek Goku. You win. Truly, you win. It's kind of busted. But yeah, Vegeta over Namek, Vegeta over Broly because of Z ability. Namek over Black because Z ability. And LOE should become a thing that's meta. So he could help counter that. He won't be amazing at countering it, but he'll help more than fucking Goku Black. Because Red Cooler isn't bad, and Red Dragon Ball Super Frieza isn't bad. And as if you saw yesterday and today, they kind of put in the work. Now, Blue Broly, last one here for me. Also, by the way, just before I get into this will update. As you can see, we have Black, right? Beerus was never in here before. So that's 2 units we never had. I assume Black is in here just because he was so old. They were like, we need him out. Like, just get him there. We'll get, like, no one cares about him, we know. But just get him there so we can start updating this. I assume not every 2 weeks this will update. I think it'll be every month it'll update. I could be wrong, obviously. But I think it's every time we get a new permanent Zenkai banner that'll last. Like, I think we just got Black and we just got Boo. I think those will be permanent, and then we'll get 2 more Zenkais. So maybe like Red Trunks and Scouter Vegeta, or Red Trunks and I don't know who else. Who was near Red Trunks release? A Blue Cooler maybe, and those 2 will come back. I know Blue Cooler's banner is right here right now, but maybe he'll become permanent. I don't know. So it should update with in order. Maybe not. If not, then maybe we'll get Android 18 in here in this shop soon. Then a lot of that cancer running around. But yeah, should update. Now, Blue Broly, decent Zenkai ability, blue movies, yeah. I mean, it's good for LF Broly, but I don't know. He's very underwhelming. He does more to Goku's. I'm guessing like he's blue Broly. So, the only thing about him you want is to friendship level him at Zenkai 1 because his feint you can run on Shallot, and Shallot's not really too bad, honestly. But yeah, I don't really have any good things to say about Blue Broly. I just think he's alright. No Zenkai's like dog shit to me besides Vegeta. Even the Red Namek Goku, I think he's alright just because of what we're about to enter into. But Blue Broly's just alright. I mean, there's not much to say. He isn't ideal, but he's not complete trash. He's not like a hero unit. So, yeah. That's my guide list, whatever you want to call it, to who you should be buying first to last. And just to recap, Super Saiyan Blue Goku would be first, LF Gohan be second, then Namek would be third, then your bottom three would be Blue Broly, Scouter Vegeta, and Goku Black. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope this helped you, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.